A busy morning for firefighters across Puget Sound. 3 building fires in 3 different cities. The latest started just a few hours ago in downtown Tacoma.
Yeah, that's where we find Fox 13's Dan Griffin, who's been on that scene for us here. Dan, you heard the roof just collapsed. What is going on?
Yeah, absolutely, Liz. And you know, I'm a big person to tell. Just let the picture show the story. So look at this right here. Yeah, the roof just partially collapsed just a second ago here, and then the flames and smoke were just unleashed. We're talking black smoke just shooting into the sky, and the flames coming right out of this building here. So 6:11 a.m. they were called here to this fire. This is at Fawcett Avenue in South 7. They've got streets closed here in the area. They've been urging people to keep their windows closed as well because of all the smoke and the flames. It's been a defensive fire. They've been fighting it from the outside after they figured out they really couldn't go inside because it really wasn't safe for them to do so. So there's about 35 to 40 Tacoma firefighters working this right now. This building, from what we understand, has been on the dangerous building list for some time, and it hasn't been in use for several years, according to fire officials. They're unsure what it used to be, but obviously you can see the fire smoking hot. We can feel the heat from here. People going to work have been seeing it. Take a listen to one guy we talked with on his way in this morning. All right, sounds like we don't have that. Anyway, guy was coming into work this morning, saw the smoke on his way in. Couldn't believe it. He comes over, sees this here, and this is before the roof really collapsed. So you can see the smoke from several streets away, several blocks away, and it has just gotten more intense since we talked to him here. Take a look at this here. We're right across the street from the Metropolitan Development Council. If you know where that is, there's a detox center across the street as well. And talking with people who work and live in this area, they tell me this building has been a trouble spot. They say it gets boarded up, and then there are people within the homeless population, they say, who come in and rip the boards off. They go in and start to make this home for some period of time. I'll tell you, there's an RV to the left of the building here as well. So unclear if there was anybody inside at this point. Fire officials saying they don't believe that anybody was inside. There's no reports of that. They also say that there's no idea at this point on a cause. They want to get to that investigation once the fire is out. But wow, when you talk about a major fire here, this is drawing people from all over the area. A lot of neighbors, people who work here, people who were driving into work. And one thing that I noticed, because, you know, we were down here in Tacoma doing live shots on a totally unrelated story earlier, and you could see the smoke once the sun came up. You could really start to see the smoke billowing. Really just an incredible fire, and incredible work by Tacoma firefighters here as well. So obviously, we're going to stay on top of this breaking news for you. We'll bring you more updates here in just a little bit. For now, live in Tacoma, Dan Griffin, Fox 13 News.